Hello everybody, how are you this evening? Hello Eric, hello Fork. Been waiting a long time, I see. You must be well prepared for this amazing race we're about to have at Talladega. When I count to 3, we'll yell, "Drivers, start your engines." I like it, Eric. Someone's on the ball today. As you can see, we are at Talladega, one of my favourite tracks of the NASCAR calendar. And we have the first winner of the season, Darren Ledford on pole. Bobby Swift, who won last time, the rookie on second spot. Lightning McQueen, who done so well last time round, but faltered at the last hurdle. Carlo behind him. Icar in 5th. Ernie Gearson in 6th. Mulvhill in 7th. League leader Todd Marcus in 8th place. Murray Clutchburn is down in 9th. And Ponchy Wipeout is in 10th place. To your cars. So the drivers are now getting their cars ready. D'Agostino in 11th. Interesting. There's Yardley down in 12th. So let's have a look out for who we're looking at. Cal Weathers down in 30th place today. You will not be happy about that. There is Cables at the back. Revler just in front of him. So Cal Weathers down in 30th place. Not good for the rookie. There's Lane Locke down in 25th place. Absolutely incredible. So we have a pit road speed of 55 miles an hour at a 2.66 mile tri-oval. Turns are banked at 33 degrees and the tri-oval is banked at 18 degrees. We have a 4,300 foot front stretch and a 4,000 foot back stretch. And the NASCAR record is held by David Gilliland, 49.950. So let's go back to the qualifying stats. As you can see, look how close it was between the top 3, or the top 2 especially. Look at this, 47.945, 47.950. Sorry, that is not the top 2, is it? No, sorry, completely ignore what I've just said. That is completely irrelevant. Look how close it is. Well, it's not that close actually. Oh, how gutted. Okay, well, it was close with these guys down here. 8th and 9th and 10th. But at the front, Ledford got an 804. Bobby Swift got an 837. Lightning McQueen an 839. That's pretty close. Look at that. And an 846 for Carlo. So as the clock descends to the start of the race, we shall wait and see what happens. Bear with me as the clock runs down. I could accelerate, but I'm worried that it might go too far. Should we try it? Should we do it? I'm not scared. Let's do it. Okay, so that's better, isn't it? We could have been waiting there for over 2 minutes nearly, so now we've only got 30 odd seconds to go. So let's get trackside and get this race underway, boys and girls. As you can see, the pace car is orange today, and it looks like the stewards are using the orange car. They've used the black one twice in a row, and now they've gone for orange, OJ colour.
Drivers, start your engines!
So we are off for the courtesy pace lap around Talladega, and we are expecting a very fast one today. 75 laps of pure energy on this track. Last time we came here, it was a very epic race. Last time I was here was for the Nations Cup. The Piston Cup came here, and I'm going to be honest with you, it was such a long time ago. I've completely lost my paperwork on who actually won that race. So I do apologise. I'll have a look for it now while I can. If I remember correctly, Talladega last time round was run by the one and only Darren Ledford, so this should be interesting. He's on the pole, he's looking for another win. And Fork Gaming says he's driving a black Gavril Marshall in East Coast BMG. Interesting, very interesting. Hey Ralph, Carlo, Lightning, are you ready? Eric says. So, are we ready, boys? Are we ready for this epic Talladega race, round 5 of the Piston Cup? The boys are ready. The pace car is in. We are ready for a green flag. Wait for the revs of the engines, boys. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys and girls. Bobby Swift going into an awesomely quick lead. Wow, he was not hanging about. Absolutely epic from Bobby there. Jump starting in front of Darren Ledford. Lightning McQueen staying in third by the looks of it. iCar behind him. Mulvhill in there as well, as is Ralph Carlo. All coming up to the third turn of Talladega as we follow now with Bobby Swift leading this race on the first official lap of round 5. And we have a yellow flag. We have a yellow flag already. Not even a lap has passed. And Brian says, ready, ready, ready. We are on a yellow. So, Agostino got through that pretty well. Well, boys. Evening, Brian. Evening. So, that was a pretty bad start for a lot of the drivers. Let's have a look. Let's go to Mulvhill, who's right involved with that. Look, as we watch, he goes into Agostino there. A bit of rivalry going on and takes out half the backfield. Ouch, ouch, and ouch. Not good start. Not a good start. We got a yellow flag. We have a yellow flag. Let's go into cockpit mode for this one. The big one has occurred, Brian says. The big one has occurred. And there's still smoke lingering around the track as we follow Mulvhill into the pits. We will go to the lead racer. Is he still going around, or has he gone in the pits? He's gone in the pits as well. Why not? Why not go into the pits? The big one's already occurred. You might as well, while you have the chance. You're in the lead. Go for it. Who is that continuing around the track? Let's have a look. Oh, that's just a pace car. I do apologise. So, there is Bobby coming out. That was a quick pit. I'm guessing he just got a little bit of fuel, maybe. No tyres, or maybe he did get some tyres. And Bobby Swift coming out. Black smoke, cars out for sure, Brian says. That is 100% right. Let's take a little... Wow, we have a lot of retirees. I would say half the field could be out. Not a good start to this race. Wipeout's out. Jack DePost, Rodcap, Gearson, Mulvhill, Miller, Gearings, Clutchen, Krankzler, Comet, Agostino's out, Roadtesta's out. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Ralph Carlo is all right. It's Ponchy Wipeout that's going to be out of this race. Such a great start to the season for him. Not good. Where is the one and only? Am I missing something here? Ralph Carlo. There he is. Ralph Carlo in 17th. Carl Weathers just in front of him. So we have only literally 22 cars left in this race right now, guys. 22 cars left in the race. We have 75 laps. We have 72 left. And we already had the big one at Talladega. Thankfully, Ralph Carlo is okay during all that. Bit of mayhem. Bobby Swift will be a lot happier now he hasn't got Darren Ledford on his bum. But he does have the one and only Lightning McQueen chasing him down. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm thinking it could be a bad thing for Bobby Swift, because Lightning McQueen needs to win a race this season. He's not had a good start. Not at all, Brian. Not a good start at all. 22 cars left out of 35. I think we will restart on lap 6 by the looks of things. So, just to confirm, Roadtesta is out, D'Agostino is out, Comet, Krankzler, Clutchen, Draftsky, Gearings, Miller, Mulvhill, cannot believe that, Gearson, Rodcap, Jack DePost with a valve issue, and Ponchy Wipeout, who is involved in that big one at Talladega. Are the lights of the pace car going to go out? We want to get this race restarted. 22 cars now. I can imagine the racing won't be as close, but thank God Phil Tankson is okay. He is last in the race at the moment, but at least he is on. We have UK weather here in the US today, 43 degrees, raining for 2 days, 50 mile per hour winds. Oh my God, I'd love that. It'd be just like home. It'd probably be about 1 degree here. No, I'm joking. No. Actually, we've had sun for the last 7 days. It's been lovely here. We've been all out. Well, we shouldn't be outside, but we've been on our gardens, cutting grass and playing on the kids' bikes and things. So it's been really nice here this week. Makes a change for this country. And it's typical, isn't it? The sun comes out when we've all got to stay in. Yeah, Ponchy Wipeout. I like Ponchy Wipeout. I'm absolutely gutted that he's out, to be fair. And the number 90. He's an old hand. He's been around a long time. Considering retiring this year. Letting the new boys come through. But we will see as the season progresses. So, yellow flag is in and we are going for green. again already. It will be lap 6. I'm not going to say the boogity boogity again. It's just too long. Here we go, boys. Restart on lap 6. Round 5 of the Piston Cup. We are off. Green flag is out. Cars on the move. We are go. As Lightning McQueen goes on the inside of Bobby Swift, taking him very, very easily, considering changing the sound pack to the original sound pack. What do you guys think? I do like this sound pack, but I do find it very quiet, and I just don't feel I get the energy from it like I do with the old sound pack. Who is that at the back? As we have the 00 car going, or 00 car going in the pits again, as we have a 2 wide front end race going on here, free ride, coming down this back straight of Talladega. iCar, Lightning McQueen, Bobby Swift all fighting it out for first place already, and it's getting pretty close. There is the iCar there. Lightning McQueen currently leading on the scoreboard. It is the iCar, as he was the last to go over the start-finish line. As we come to that start-finish line, Lightning McQueen now in the lead. Bobby Swift in second. Darren Ledford looks like he is in 6th place. He is in 6th place. He is placed 6th. If you say boogity boogity, it sounds like it's saying Morgan Morgan. Boogity boogity boogity. Morgan Morgan Morgan. These sounds coming from the car are from the 2020, I think, NASCAR real life NASCAR sounds. This is what they sound like in real life. And I've got to say, when I've watched it, they do sound like this on the TV anyway. I don't know what they're like up close. Never been to NASCAR, but I am wondering about whether to go back to the noisier old school version sound pack, because it seems to be a bit more muscle bound. This seems to be a bit more what's the word, technical. This, the engine sounds, doesn't sound like an engine, it sounds like a Formula 1 car, some part of it. Lightning McQueen then leading this race, 0.6 ahead of Bobby Swift and the iCar, but Darren Ledford now coming up to reclaim that first spot, as we have a fast race on our hands. Todd Marcus in the background there, be happy to still be in this race after that big one occurred. As we start lap 10, 65 laps to go at Talladega. Things are going very well here, as we see the eye in the sky shows us we have a 3 wide for second place, as Bobby Swift backs off and lets in the 84 car, the 82 car, and the number 24 as well. Absolutely cracking race going on here. Lightning McQueen well out in front. The eye in the sky just managing to keep up as Bobby Swift gets pretty close to Darren Leadfoot there. Brick Yardley in the 24. Looks like he could be in the way of Bobby Swift. Bobby Swift now out on the outside. The iCar looking to go on the inside of Lightning McQueen. Darren Ledford trying to reclaim the lead. here. It looks like Bobby Swift now has it. Bobby Swift is now in the lead, but Darren Ledford coming back again as we go over the start-finish line for lap 12. Lightning McQueen coming in on the inside. This is very, very fast, close racing. The backpack have disappeared practically. We are just with these front guys as Lightning McQueen comes in on the inside. As we come down the front straight, look at this. Look how close the iCar is to Darren Ledford. Brickyard's fallen way, way behind now. Absolutely speeding along. Darren Ledford leading this race. Bobby Swift not going to be that happy about this, as the stream seems to have stopped on my phone. Not happy about that, so I can't see what exactly is going on. Please tell me that the internet is still running your way and we have not dropped off the feed. That would be nice if you could let me know that, please. There you go, my internet has come back. Luckily, I don't think it was the upload side, I think it was the download side. We have 7 people watching. I hope you're enjoying this race so far, as Darren Ledford is spinning away with the iCar and Lightning McQueen. Bobby Swift now really backing off, not involved in this top 3. Darren Ledford started on pole. It's taken him a few laps to get in front again and get this lead that he seems to be extending. Lightning McQueen in second on the scoreboard. Looks like he's in third now as we go over the start-finish line. Darren Ledford leading this race on lap 15 of the Talladega Round 5 of the Piston Cup. As we have a race in that back group there. And we have 3 groups. We have this front 3. And we have a group of 5 cars here. And then we have another group behind them slogging it out for individual places as they come down the middle of the track. The iCar the only one out on the outside. Lightning McQueen so close to Darren Ledford as the iCar is also catching on to that slipstream of Lightning. They're all coming around on the inside of that track. As we come down this back straight again, Bobby Swift very, very far behind now, as is Todd Marcus, who's leading the championship at the moment. As it looks like we're coming up to back markers as Lightning McQueen tries to make a move on the inside to stop Darren Ledford taking that inside lane. And it looks like Lightning McQueen has pushed him out to the outside of the track and taken the lead and made it look so easy as we come down to one of the back markers. And it will probably be Lightning who gets the first opportunity to lap someone by the looks of things. Let's go on board with Lightning McQueen and see what he is looking at in front of him. And what timing that was. He is going into the pits. As we can see on lap 17, we have a pit stop from all the guys, by the looks of things, it looks like everyone is coming in. Yes, it looks like everyone is coming in to the pits for another round of pit stops, as the guys at the back have already been in. They'll be coming out. There's Laney there. Here comes McQueen, Darren Ledford and Bobby Swift, all top 3 in qualifying. So who will come out first from this pit stop? And it's Lightning. Lightning is out first. iCar second. Oh, what's going on here? Bobby Swift, Darren Ledford. What's going on? Hello? Yes, Darren Ledford struggling there. Absolutely struggling with that pit stop. Lightning McQueen coming out first of that pit. That was incredible. Darren Ledford struggled with the pit stop there. The team very, very slow as we come out to the back stretch. Bobby Swift and Darren Ledford will be kicking themselves, as it looks like we have Vinyl Toupee behind now. Todd Marcus and I think that's Brick Yardley all making up the top 5. Top 5 has changed so quickly. Can Ledford and Bobby catch up with this leader? So there is Bobby Swift down in 8th now. 8th position. There is Ledford in 9th. So these guys are going to be the guys that are going to have to catch up with the rest of the front pack after such a slow pit. They will not be impressed with that awful pit stop. There is championship leader Todd Marcus in the 1-2-3. Driving very, very proudly today. Needs to get some more points on that table. He was so close to winning the championship last year. This year, will it be his time before he retires? But Brick Yardley now taking him on the inside. Let's have a look where Ralph Carlo is. So there is the updated standings, and as you can see, Ralph Carlo down in 20th place, struggling today. Buck Baringly has actually finished 20 laps before crashing, so very good from him. Cal Weathers in 14th, will be impressed with that. Bobby Swift and Darren Ledford 8th and 9th place. Brick Yardley, Todd Marcus, Roadages, iCar and McQueen all making up the top 5 of this race. We have 22 cars left in this race after a big one at the beginning. So Todd Marcus and Brick Yardley fighting out by the looks of things, and it looks like Lightning McQueen's having a fight with the iCar and Roadtesta by the looks of what's going on here. Look at this. We have, again, a fight for first place. I thought Lightning McQueen was going to storm off with this win after that pit stop. But he's not. The iCar and Roadtesta are not letting him have it his own way. Shockingly, they're all catching up with Lightning. Does that mean there's something wrong with his car, as the iCar now places himself in behind his slipstream, as does Roadtesta, as they both go on the inside. Brick Yardley now taking Todd Marcus. He is going for a podium by the looks of things, and Bobby Swift, Darren Ledford way, way behind now. Would probably consider themselves out of this race as we come down the back straight with the iCar, Roadtesta, Lightning McQueen and Brick Yardley and Todd Marcus all in the mix of this race. iCar now dominating, but it won't be long before the others, I'm sure, will catch up. Let's go on board with the iCar. So, did you see that? Brian just said, getting crazy up front. You are right. Look, they are catching up with the back markers. Hello, who is that? That is Lil57 asking, how is everyone? Hello, how are you? I hope you're well, and thank you for joining us at Talladega for the 5th round of the Piston Cup. And as you can see, we are having an incredible race here with Lightning McQueen and the iCar fighting out for first place, and it looks like we have the Ralph Carlo being lapped there. Will not be happy. Eric, who's watching this race, will not be impressed with that. He is supporting Ralph to the dying end. As Todd Marcus there, we have Brick Yardley by the looks of things, and nearly a crash there between Brick Yardley and Mulvhill by the looks of that. I'm not sure, was that lane lock? That might have been lane lock, I think. The eyes on the windshields, I used WinMip and basically dragged out the windshields from the mod, and then just literally, it took me about 7 attempts to get them the right way round. And that is what I got on the 7th attempt and saved it. And then put it into the series folder, basically. So all the cars in the series look like that. So when I want to run normal cars, I have to take the MIP out. The cars are actually downloaded from NR Racing, but they don't come with the eyes. Unfortunately, I had to make the eyes myself. Lightning McQueen leading this race again then as the iCar and Roadtesta all want a bit of a sniff of this lead. Roadtesta's not had one chance at the leadership yet. Is this going to be one of them races where he just sits there in 3rd, 4th most of the race, and then the last lap decides to make a move for it as the iCar gets stuck behind a back marker and struggles to get past him as Lightning shoots off like a bullet. Absolutely incredible. Here we go. iCar's now making a move back out. Yes, I did make the eyes. Yes, I had to make the eyes because it just wouldn't have looked right without the eyes. The Piston Cup, the cars need the eyes. And the other issue is you have to use the same eyes for every car, so you can't put like 4 or 5 different WinMips in because it wouldn't look right. That you'd have eyes on top of eyes. That's the only issue of this game. You can't individually make different things for different cars. Like if you go inside the car, you'll notice if I go inside now, on the right there you can see the Piston Cup. That's on all of the cars. Because that's one MIP that I made from WinMip. So, Lil57 wants Lightning McQueen to win. What are the odds, Brian, do you think? He's been in the lead for quite a while now. The iCar has been pushing him up his bum for quite a while. Roadtester's just sitting back watching what is happening, and there is Todd Marcus leading the championship. He's not got much to say at the moment. We will obviously have another round of pits, I'm sure, as we have a long way to go in this epic Talladega race. This now could be a chance for Roadtesta to make his move as he gets stuck behind traffic. Lightning McQueen doesn't. Todd Marcus now coming in on the inside. He's also seen some space, but no, the iCar blocks him. He's not letting that happen. He knows that if Todd gets past him, he probably won't be able to catch him up. The league leader is pretty fast this year. iCar struggling to hold him back though, as Roadtesta now moves down to 4th position. Yes, you are right. That's what Tech said. There's a whole lot of racing than just winning. As we have a car pulling out of the race. Will they put out a yellow flag for that, I wonder? I don't think they will. It has happened before though. Sonoma, no yellow flag. We had 9 yellow flags for the silliest of things. If you saw it, you regret it, that's for sure, because it was a very slow race. This one has been epic though, as so far anyway. Lightning McQueen storming into a lead, Todd Marcus in second, Roadtesta finally making a move and showing his hand at the top of this grid. I haven't seen Edgar for a while, but he is on Facebook. I've chatted to him on Facebook. But no, I haven't spoke to him on here. I think the time difference is a problem, because there at the moment it's 12:30. So I think that's probably why he's not been on here. Because when I first started, as we have some more pit stops, Lightning McQueen going in on pit stop 30, lap 31. That's a pretty quick time to go in. They only went in on lap 17, didn't they? As they go into the pits, let's take a look at the standings and see what is going on. So we have Bearingley, Highbanks, Kargas, Castlenut, Clutchburn all on 1 lap behind Locke, Carlo and Meeker. 2 laps behind, and Tankson 4 laps behind. Poor old Tankson now probably out of the race due to a blown engine. That will be confirmed shortly, as our girl down at pit road will let us know. Cal Weathers now the last guy on the lead lap. That probably won't last long, as Lightning McQueen storms out of the pits just in front of the iCar. iCar though not having none of it. I'm sure they were speeding out of the pits then. Maybe there will be a penalty there. So it looks like we have a new leader, which would be the number 76 car, wherever he may be. Oh, I've lost, completely lost. There's Bobby Swift, way out of the race, down in 10th place now, unfortunately for him. There is Brick Yardley running in 9th. There's Todd Marcus running in 8th now. There's the iCar, and there is Lightning McQueen as they come over the start-finish line. Where will that put them? Lightning McQueen in 3rd. I'm guessing the other 2 are in the pits, 76 and 68. Lightning and the iCar will eventually get back up there once it sorts itself out. Phil Tankson is 3 laps behind, I believe. I don't know what happened to him. The poor guy is not having a good race. As Roadtesta there coming out. Oh, that was close. That was pretty close from Roadtesta. As we come back to the start-finish line, let's see what happens with the standings up on the left of your top screen there. It will update itself very shortly as they go across the start-finish line. There it is, and there we are back to normal as we were before. Roadtesta in 4th. Marcus in 4th, Roadtesta in 3rd, iCar in 2nd, and the one and only McQueen in 1st. Last time round, we were looking at Lightning McQueen, who was in 1st, but he eventually did not finish well. And Phil Tankson is out with a clutch problem. He is out with a clutch problem, and he will not finish this race. We are down to 21 cars, ladies and gentlemen. 21 cars left on the grid. Going back to Edgar, no, I've not heard from him for a long time. But as I said, he is on Facebook. I spoke to him on Facebook. So again, I think it's just the time difference. When we start, he's in bed. And when I first started doing the Piston Cup, I was starting this at 8 o'clock. So it was and he was in Greece and living in a hotel at the time. So different circumstances. Magnus, I've not heard from Magnus for a while either. Has anyone else heard from Magnus? The poor boy, not heard from him at all. Life of Luxury, no, not heard of it. I'll look at it afterwards. So this race is becoming a 1-2 race like the Formula 1 with Bottas and Lewis Hamilton. We've got McQueen and the iCar fighting it out over first place. No one around them, no one even near them. Roadtesta is 4 seconds behind. Marcus is 5 seconds behind, and Yardley is 9 seconds off McQueen. That is a big gap. Bobby Swift will not be impressed with that 9-second gap, but if you remember from the last race, Bobby Swift was it 11th, and he went on to win the race. Do not write off Bobby Swift. He is definitely going to be Rookie of the Year. Eric, don't tell anyone, but I heard a little rumour down pit lane earlier that some bloke called Storm is like on the horizon or something. He's got a new car. Don't know if it's true. We're trying to find out if the rumours are true that they're going to change cars through the season, because these cars are not efficient enough for the current standards of the Piston Cup. So apparently there's a new generation of car coming through, but we're not sure when it's going to happen yet. Let's go on board with the iCar and see that rear end of Lightning McQueen. So on board there with the iCar and Lightning McQueen. iCar getting stuck behind a back marker. 8 seconds behind now Roadtesta, as is Todd Marcus fighting it out at the back there. Let's go take a look at that race and see what is happening. As you can see, look at this. We have 6 cars fighting it out, all very close. Look at the timings, 8:46, 8:36. Absolutely incredible. There's Cal. Let's go to this group here. Look at this. This is close racing. I've never seen anything like this. Roadtesta showing them how it's done as Todd Marcus, Bobby Swift, and then Yardley all looking to try and get and catch up with iCar and Lightning McQueen struggling though. I think it will come down to pit stops. Some fantastic lapping going here. Really nice lapping. I'm sure I heard a crash then, but don't take this gospel. I obviously heard something somewhere else. I thought it was a crash then, but there wasn't. Race continue. Look at this. Look at Todd Marcus coming in on the inside of Roadtesta, as Bobby Swift just looking on. He wants his second win of the season. I don't think it's going to happen here, unfortunately. But look at this, as Roadtesta is now going to make the most of this back marker and go past if he can. Wow. Marcus goes on as Roadtesta and Bobby Swift and Yardley all get stuck behind lane lock. Nope, no I file tweak on this one. This is the same one, the same track we used for the Nations. Got it from, where is it, Project Barrier. And yeah, they do make some awesome racing tracks, they really do. Bobby Swift now up into 4th place, would that be? I think. Let's have a look as they go over the start finish line. I believe that will be 4th place, as Brick Yardley is behind him. I made a Brick Yardley car on Wreckfest. Yep, nope, that's right. Bobby Swift up to 3rd place, so he is now on the podium. He'll be very happy with that as they're fighting it out there for that 3rd spot. Let's go further afield and look at these two at the front. They are still neck and neck, 1st and 2nd. Lightning McQueen is still out in front. I'm sure he will get the bonus points for most laps led as we go towards starting lap 44 of 75 laps. It's a long one. We're here for a while. And the yellow flag means your car has to slow down and get behind the pace car. That is the rules of the yellow flag. It's a caution. It means something's going on around the track, so you have to slow down. Oh yeah, I'll let you know about that, Brian. I'll let you know. Very interested in that. Did you get my Discord message about the Nations Cup? So the eye in the sky just shows it how close these two are at the front. I do believe this race will go down to a pit stop, or maybe 2. I'm not sure, but I can't see how the iCar is going to catch Lightning McQueen as they are 9 seconds ahead of that pack behind them. Let's go to them guys. As you can see, the eye in the sky shows us that these 7 cars are so close. They are having such a good race at the back here. Oh, nearly. Yep, that's it. Yellow flag. We have a yellow flag. That will definitely be a yellow flag. So it was Todd Marcus with Ralph Carlo. Ralph Carlo carries on, but these two out of the race. Dud Throttleman and Todd Marcus both spinning out there. Awful by Todd Marcus. Why that happened? The back end looked like it slipped out. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. He comes back out. Yeah, takes Carlo out, but Carlo survives. But he takes Dud Throttleman. Dud Throttleman spinning out of control. Awful. Let's go on board with Todd there and take a look at that. Todd Marcus. So he was coming down too low. He come out of it. Could not control that car as he hit that minor little bump there between the height and the lower part of the track. And stacks it. Not good for the championship leader, who is still going around the track, funnily enough. So probably catching up with the pace car, I guess. Let's take a look. Dud Throttleman has retired. He has retired. We are now down to 20 cars on this track. Dud Throttleman didn't seem like he took much of a beating then. I thought it was more Marcus. Maybe I saw differently, I don't know. So let's go to the front. There is Bobby Swift, and these guys are all staying out. The most of them guys are on a back lap. Ledford's staying out. Lightning is coming in. We are down to 20 cars now. 20 cars on this grid as they all come in to the pits. Very nice indeed. Lovely bit of driving there from that was Ralph Carlo, that was. Bobby Swift coming out slowly then from the pits And there is Lightning and iCar going straight out. Darren Ledford now leading this race. Will he go in the pits or will he stay out with the pace car? We will find out very shortly. So there you go, Darren Ledford in the lead and the three guys in front of him. I'm sure will be back markers. We are on a yellow on lap 47. Considering we had a yellow on the first lap, getting to lap 47 without any more yellows has been very impressive. Very impressed with these guys. 20 cars left on track. Dud Throttleman, the last to go. As you can see, they're all sort of looking to find a spot as Lightning goes behind Ledford. Ledford now leading the race again, as he was on pole. He somehow has managed to get back to first place. How has this guy done it? So it looks like then the pace car is taking us around for another lap, and we will probably start on lap 50, which is a nice even number to start. There's the skid marks from that crash, which wasn't such a bad crash, but it was a crash anyway. And go long, Lightning and Ralph. Yeah, go long. Ralph Carlo got out of that crash pretty nicely, I will say that. Todd Marcus now down in 10th place. He'll be very angry with himself, and so will the team, as we have a lead change, and it was all to do with that crash and then pit stops. I said it would be pit stops that would change this race, and it has. As Ledford is now leading, as the pace car uses the orange car today. So is Ledford potentially going into the pits? He is. That's a funny time to go into the pits. Wouldn't you have done that earlier? So now Lightning will take over the lead. So Ledford goes in the pits, and that will put him at the back of the grid. Shockingly. Why has he done that, guys? What do you think that was about? I know one thing, Lightning won't be complaining. You're riding in your mum's Ford Focus. Nice. What is it, an RS or an ST? I'm guessing the 39 might have got a pass, because shouldn't he be going over to the left hand side with the other, with Gaskins and Synergy, and letting McQueen move up? That's what I thought would have happened. So Darren Leadfoot comes out in 10th. 10th place is not at the back of the grid. It is Buck Bearingley, which is there in front of Lightning McQueen. So that's because Buck Beverly is still on the lead lap. That explains why he is in front of McQueen. There's Darren Leadfoot coming out. He is not on a back lap. He comes out in 10th place, which is not too bad as Bobby Swift. This will give Bobby Swift, Brick Yardley, Roadtesta, even Cal Weathers, I know he's 2 seconds behind, but even Cal Weathers, it will give them the opportunity to take a shot at McQueen and the iCar, who seem to be leading this race without any issues from the other cars on the track. So as we come around, the yellow flags are in. We now look out for the green flag. Let's go to the other camera and see when this green flag will come out. As the pace car goes in for lunch, we start on lap 50. Lightning McQueen looking to finish off this race quickly as he possibly can to get home back to Sally. Back home. And there's the green flag. We have an official green flag, and we have restarted the 5th round Talladega on lap 50. Looks like the iCar is struggling there as he's gone wide and losing places, and cars are moving everywhere, which worries me. Look at this, it's like flies over poo. Absolutely, everyone's just looking for any space they possibly can. Lightning McQueen has got it easy. He is just flying forward, not even looking in his mirror because he has nothing to worry about, as it's only back markers behind him. Bobby Swift and the iCar are struggling to get past these back markers. These back markers should technically be moving out the way, but they want to get back on the lead lap. As you can see, they are struggling to keep up with McQueen because of these back markers, and it makes them lose time, but gives McQueen extra time to make up this gap and make it a lot bigger. As the iCar goes low and sees some space and an opportunity, precedes him and he takes it. Bobby Swift looks like he's going to follow suit. Come on, Lightning McQueen. The crowd, the people that are watching at home, the people that are watching at the stadium are all hoping that you're going to win this race. You need a win under your belt. It's the 5th round. You've not placed anywhere decent this season. It's about time you pulled your finger out, but last season you did start late and you ended well in 5th place in the championship. But there is this worry of a new generation of car coming through, which worries Lightning McQueen. Wow, look at Bobby Swift coming down the inside, but the iCar blocks him. He's saying, no, you're not having that, mate. No way. No chance is that happening. 68 pulls out the way. He is now in 4th. But Bobby Swift, iCar and Lightning McQueen now leading this race as we go down the front straight as they all move looking for space. Bobby Swift now back in the running for this race. Lap 53, starting lap 54. I've seen McQueen wreck a few times in this Piston Cup last season and once this season so far. look at this. Bobby Swift now going on the inside of Lightning McQueen, pushing him out of the way. Lightning McQueen about to lose his mantle at the front of this grid. Darren Ledford has now made his way from the back of the grid. Well, 10th place on the lead lap, and now looks like he's going to go for first place. Darren Ledford, what have you got under that bonnet? Look at you go. You are on fire, my son. Darren Ledford now leading this race. Where did he come from? He went into the pits on first place, started back on 10th place, and now is back in first after what? 2, 3, 4 laps. Absolutely incredible. Darren Ledford leading. Lightning McQueen now dropping back to the midfield. Bobby Swift iCar only giving Darren Ledford some pressure. As Yardley now coming down the inside, we now have a race on our hands. 20 laps to go. Bobby Swift decides to go high as we've got 4 wide, nearly 5 wide with Lightning McQueen there pushing his way in. Look at this. Cal Weathers now pushing up, getting involved, having a look from the back there. Looking for any space, which there is none on the main track. Look, he's going all over the place. Cal Weathers looking for any inch of space he can gain. Lightning McQueen struggling to get past the leakless car. Yardley is now in second place. One of the rookies will be impressed. The team will be impressed with this. The rookies are now making a name of themselves this season. They really are. Darren Ledford, one of the old guys, won at Daytona Beach the first round, looking to win a second win of the season to bump himself up the championship standings. Todd Marcus. Oh, and we have a crash, and I'm so sure. Oh, Cal Weathers again. Looks like he's out the race after that. We have a crash on lap 57. Let's take a look at that. So let's take a look what actually happened. iCar gets spun by Swift. Oh! Ouch, ouch, ouch. Brakeston, Cal Weathers and iCar all involved in that. That was awful black smoke coming out of that car. I would say that is his race over. Completely over, and it looks like Cal will go with him. The iCar, the poor iCar, having such an incredible race. Let's watch that in slow-mo. Look, Brakeston just minding his own business, gets taken out, as is Cal. Minding their own business, gets spun out, nowhere to go. Absolutely awful. Luckily, Bobby Swift survived that. How? I will never know how Bobby Swift survived that. Let's go to Bobby Swift and see. Let's take a look. Let's watch this. Bobby Swift goes down. Look at this. What a move by the rookie. I'm staying out of that crash. Bye-bye, boys. I'm keeping up with this lot. Wow, guys. Incredible. Does that mean they are out? Throttleman, Tankson. So where are... There's Cal Weathers there. There's the iCar. I'm sure they will be out of this race. Let's go to the car of Darren Leadfoot. Lightning McQueen is going in the pits. Who else will follow? Where is the other boys? There is Todd Marcus going in as well. We are looking for Meeker, Locke. There is the iCar, and there is Cal Weathers. Unlucky iCar. You were so unlucky. You were doing so well. And I think you will be out. Yes, Cal's gone. Cal is out. Brakeston is out. Is the iCar going to join them? We're yet to see as he pulls in. Will he go straight into the garage? No, he's not. He's having a tyre change. He may be coming back out, boys and girls. He may be coming back out. Cal Weathers is out. So is Brakeston. That leaves us with 18 cars on this race as we are in lap 59. Funnily enough, Ledford is the fastest lap, 46867. Yardley 46974. Wow, so them two are the fastest cars. They're green, racing green, not technically, but they're close enough. The cars are okay, Lil 57. Yes, Cal Weathers is okay. He is pulling out the race, and he is on his way to the field hospital as we speak. I'm sure everything will be fine. So looks like we're going to restart on lap 61 by the looks of it. Not long to go now, guys. Who do you think is going to win this race? What are your suggestions? As it looks like we may have some more pit stopping happening before we restart this race. There's a lot of the guys going, like McQueen catching up to the front now. And I will say this, I haven't seen the iCar. Is the iCar out of the race? Let's take a look. I don't want fastest lap. Yes, iCar has retired, as has Cal Weathers. So the iCar did retire in the end. Couldn't continue. We have 17 cars, I believe, left in this race, as a lot of the other cars go into the pits. We are currently with the pace car and Darren Leadfoot. Darren Ledford, Lightning McQueen, Todd Marcus are now back at the front. Lightning McQueen sort of slumped off before that crash, and Todd Marcus was nowhere to be seen really, but them three are on this lead lap. We only have 7 cars on the lead lap. It just shows how much the iCar wanted to win this race, with Yardley as well there, and Cal Weathers just minding his own business, but they were really racing down that back turn, and it just slipped, and that's the way the cookie crumbles, I'm afraid. That was not a Welcher moment. So, looks like we are going to restart this race as the pace car goes in. We have 7 cars on the lead lap, Bobby Swift being one of them, as is Brick Yardley. A couple of the rookies and a couple of the legends are on the lead lap. I've got to go outside, Fork says. No worries, mate. I'll see you in a bit. Don't hurt yourself and take care of yourself. So here we go. Restart. Green flag is out. We are back on for lap 62 of the Piston Cup 5th round at Talladega. So Darren Ledford going into the lead where he was anyway. Started on pole. We'll be very happy if he wins this race. Pole to finish will be very good. But Lightning McQueen not. Oh, Lightning McQueen pulling away then. Was getting rather close as Darren Ledford tried to block that position as they both go too wide down that front straight. Like a drag race to the front as Lightning now takes the lead. Who is going to win this, guys? Who do you think is going to win this race? Put your names down below who you think is going to win. It worries me that Darren Ledford and Lightning McQueen are so close that they could take each other out. They're both so desperate. Lightning McQueen wants a win. Darren Ledford wants a second win. But Darren Ledford goes into the pits. He's done it again. He's... What? I've got no words. I'm lost for words. Darren Ledford has just literally ruined his race. He's got 11 laps to get from 10th to first again. Is he going to do it? I don't think so. As Brick Yardley comes round on the outside like a whippet. That was quick. Bobby Swift there in 4th place. Brick Yardley is second on the standings, but that is not official. The Gaskets car is a lap behind, and so is the 00 car. Ignore them in this race. Roadtesta is in 2nd place as they go over the start-finish line. I think Darren Ledford or Lightning McQueen is going to win this race, Lil57 says. I think it's going to be Lightning McQueen myself. Darren Ledford 37 seconds behind. He has gonna go and have to put his foot down. There he is. He really needs... Oh, and that will help Darren Ledford. That will help Darren Ledford. Will we have a yellow flag for that? I'll bring my yellow flag out just in case. Let's have a look if the yellows are out. I can't see any yellows, but bear with me. Let's go to this part of the standings. Yes, yellow flag is out. Don't press that button, Liam, you silly boy. Wow, so what happened there then? Let's go and take a look. I'm afraid, guys, that looks like Bobby Swift's race is over. Awful, awful news. Look at this. He's going lovely and nice behind Roadtesta, who is in 2nd. And look, Roadtesta just cuts him up. Carries on. Buck Berenly. Oh, yeah, and he hits the wall. Bobby Swift, unlucky. What happened? What happened there? Awful, awful. Let's go slow-mo. Roadtesta flies across, takes Bobby out, carries on. Buck Berenly unknowingly gets involved and carries on spinning. So we now have... Will Bobby Swift pull out of this race? Ooh, Not looking good, Bob. Not looking good, my friend. Let's take a look. Let's go to Lightning and follow him around the track as we go through this and catch up with what's going on. So we're on a yellow on lap 66. Todd Marcus on the lead lap. Bobby Swift looks like he may be coming out of the race. We have 17 cars. Lane Locke is out. He's pulled himself out of the race. I didn't even know he was involved in that accident. He must have been somewhere. So he's out. Is Bobby Swift going to pull out as well, or is he still well enough to carry on? No, Bobby Swift is out. His first non-finish of the season, as is Todd Marcus, as is Clutchburn, as is Carlo. What happened? Right, guys, sorry, but I'm going to have to rewind this and see what went on. Let's go to Clutchburn, who's out the race, and we will 8 times it back and see what happened, because I think we missed that one. Bobby Swift is out, Eric, I'm afraid. Can we go back any faster? There we go. So what happened? Bobby Swift come back out. Lane Lock, Clutchburn flying down the back. Come round. Oh, we have a crash in front. Oh! Ouch. Ouch. So we missed that crash, guys. We actually missed that one. Todd Marcus and Ralph Carlo involved in that. That started that one. Look. So, look at this. Oh! Yeah, look. Todd Marcus not happy as they... Oh! Ouch. You cannot be impressed with that. Let's go to Clutchburn. Let's go inside Clutchburn and see what that looked like. Yeah, you're definitely going to be out of that, aren't you, really? There's no doubt about that. You are going to be out of the race after that crash. Wow. Did not see that coming at all. How many cars does that lead us with, and who exactly? So look at this, guys. We have Bobby Swift out, Todd Marcus out, Clutchburn, Carlo and Locke out of that crash, which leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cars. That's got to be a record for a Piston Cup. 12 cars finishing this race. Ralph Carlo's out. Bobby Swift is out. Is Ralph Carlo out? Yes, he's out. Sorry. Well, it's between Lightning McQueen, Brick Yardley and Brian Sparks by the looks of things. Maybe Rev Luck will win for Ralph. Maybe Ledford's going to pull something out of the bag and go straight back to the front. We don't have lap extensions on these races. It finishes at 75 laps. The caution car is out. The pace car's out. This race will finish on 75. Whatever happens, whether it be a pace lap or a normal lap, it will end. As the pace car comes around, lights flashing, I think we will probably restart on lap 70 with 12 cars, 4 on the lead lap. So there's only 4 drivers in this race that can win. That is Lightning McQueen, Brick Yardley, Brian Sparks, and Roadtesta. Is that the number 76? Let's have a look. Number 76. I thought number 76 was involved in that crash. Roadages is in the 76 car, not Roadtesta. He has a chance of winning, as does Brick Yardley, as does Brian Sparks in the leakless car, as does Lightning McQueen, who is at the front of the grid. Brick Yardley is obviously a rookie, so is Brian Sparks, as is Roadages. So we have one legend, Lightning McQueen, keeping the flag flying for the old boys, but we have 3 young'uns, 3 rookies that will hunt him down like a fox. This is going to be a great end to a great race. So the lights have gone out on the pace car. We will restart on lap 70, which gives us 5 laps to go in this long race. We have been going for 1 hour and 24 minutes at Talladega. Feels like we've been racing at a real race. It's been so much fun watching these boys push these cars to the limits, and only having 4 cars left on the lead lap makes me think that this is going to be an epic finish. They will sprint to the front. Lightning has a bit of a buffer with 2 back markers in between him and second place Brick, so technically Lightning will have a better start. If Brick Yardley pulls out, he could slingshot himself around them back markers to catch up with Lightning. Lightning has no slipstream to use at all, only clean air, whereas Brick has 2 cars to potentially use as a slipstream. So yellow flag in and the green flag will come out very, very shortly. We'll restart this race on lap 70 with 5 laps to go. It's going to be an epic finish. It's going to be a sprint. Lightning McQueen, you will see, will shoot off now as Brick Yardley will be eyeing up. As you can see, the green flag is out. We are go, go, go. Darren Ledford already pushing himself. Can he get back off that lap behind in time to catch up with the McQueen and beat him? I don't think that is going to happen. Lightning McQueen pushing himself. Brick Yardley on the outside looking to manoeuvre around the back markers. It's not going to happen. He's not going to get past Lightning and then get back round this track and beat him. He's going to have to accept he is staying on that back lap. Lightning McQueen not being hassled by anyone yet. There's only 5 laps to go. Will Brick Yardley keep and stay where he is, or will he try and get past these back markers as Ledford now pushing his way through the field as they all move looking for space? Brick Yardley is falling behind. Brian Sparks now moves up to 2nd place, as does Roadages now moving up to 3rd. Poor old Darren Ledford's got an amazing car there. That is quick, but he's just got no chance of catching McQueen. McQueen is way out in front. The only person, well, the only 3 cars that can is Sparksy, Roadages, and obviously old Brick. But they just seem to be struggling here. Lightning McQueen has all that clean air. He doesn't seem to be baffled by anything going on behind him. He is just cracking on with the job, and looks like he is going to finish this off. Could Sparky make a surprise here though, as him and Brick now are eyeing up a move on Ledford, as Ledford is a back marker. They don't have to worry about him really, because Ledford now needs to get in front of McQueen to get on that lead lap. He does not want to be on that back lap. Look at this. Ledford must be on, literally touching Lightning McQueen's bumper. Go Sparky, Brian says. Brian is in the Sparky's backyard today by the looks of things. I'm in Lightning's backyard. But I've got to say, Brick Yardley looking very, very good here for a potential rookie win. Look at this. Brick Yardley now behind Ledford. Ledford will now get back on the lead lap, as long as Brick Yardley stays where he is. Look at this. Brick Yardley now in the lead at Talladega. The rookie is taken over the lead from McQueen, or has he? He has. Brick Yardley now goes into first. Ledford is not leading this race. Ignore Ledford. Brian Sparks now going into second on lap 73. We are going to lap 74. We will see the white flag very, very shortly. Not on this lap, of course, but it is being prepared as Roadages now makes a move. We are going to have a 4-car sprint to the finish line here. Watch and learn, boys. You are going to see something epic happen here. We have 3 rookies on the Legend's tail. Brick Yardley leading this race as we go down the back straight. It looks like Brian Sparks is now looking to open up this gap. Look at the inside. Look at McQueen. McQueen needs to look for some space very quickly because Ledford could really potentially make this a bad ending for McQueen. Will McQueen lose another race that he's put so potentially going to win? Is he going to lose again? McQueen goes in front. McQueen goes in front on lap 74 as we come to the white flag. McQueen makes a move for it. That old head of his comes through as he takes the lead. We are now going down the back straight of this track. Lightning McQueen potentially going to win the Talladega 5th round of the Piston Cup. Darren Ledford keeping Brick Yardley away from the legend Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen stalled on the last lap, but now is pushing forward and looking to win the Talladega round 5 as Brick Yardley comes through. We have a photo finish. Brick Yardley wins the Talladega 5th round race. What a finish to round 5. Sorry, I was getting so excited there if I was shouting down the microphone. Wow, what an end. What an end to a race. I need to go back and see that start finish line and how that ended. Look at this, guys. Oh, sorry, went too fast. Look at that. Oh, didn't mean to press that. Wow, that was incredible. Let's go back to that. I pressed the wrong button. Silly me. All excited, you see. That's the problem. All over excited over this race. So we will go back. Look at this. Wow, Brick Yardley winning his first race. And it looks like McQueen come third. Let's have a look. Yes, he did. Wow. What an epic race. Let's go to the standings then. Brick Yardley winning his first ever race of the Piston Cup. Brian Sparks, the rookie, only took over a couple of races ago. Started off slowly in this league. Has just got his first second place, and Lightning McQueen coming in third. He will not be happy with that at all. Good job, everyone is saying. Lightning, good job, Lightning. Well done, buddy. Lil57 says. Eric says, good job, Brick. Well done. And Brian says, what a great race. 12 cars finishing. Meeker 5 laps behind, as you can see. Let's go to the live feed, sorry. Castlenut in 11th. Highbanks is in 10th. Ledford did get back on the lead lap. He'll be very happy with that in 5th. Roadages 4th. McQueen 3rd. Brian Sparks 2nd. Yardley 1st. Let's go to the official standings. So guys, that is race over. What a race it was. As you can see, this is the table. Todd Marcus still leading, 25 points ahead of Bobby Swift, who's in 2nd place. Darren Ledford in 3rd. Kargas in 4th. Clutchen in 5th place. And there is the iCar down in 13th place after that bad loss there. Todd Marcus on 2 wins this season. Brick Yardley now has a win under his belt down in 16th. See you soon, Eric. Take care. Hopefully see you for the next round of the Piston Cup, which should be tomorrow night. So, as you can see, the league table has not changed that very much. Let's go. You're welcome, Eric. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Let's go to the race results. And as you can see, Lightning McQueen led for 46 laps. Thank you, Lil57. Thank you. I hope you can come by next time for round 6. Darren Ledford led for 15 laps. Swift for 5, iCar for 5th, Yardley for 2, Roadages for 2. Brick Yardley led for 2 laps and went on to win the race. Epic. You are welcome, Lil57. You are more than welcome. Pop by next time. We had 16 laps on caution, 4 cautions, 17 lead changes, guys. 17. Most of that was at the start of the race. 6 drivers. Absolutely epic. So, where are we next? We are at Hillside International Speedway, a paperless track that was added on when NR2003 come out. See you next time, Eric. Thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you, Lil57. Thank you, Brian. And thank you, Fork. And for anyone else who's been watching and I've missed, I do apologise. Thank you for popping by. We are at Hillside tomorrow night, 9 PM. Don't miss it. It's going to be an epic race. It's a debut race for the Piston Cup. They've never raced here before. It will be epic. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Tell your friends about this site. Get to 1,000 subscribers and I will reveal my face and you could be in the chance of winning some computer goodies. Take care. Good night. Be safe.